Hi, Yuan. I hope that you just read the book about Farvish, the horse hero during the bushfires again, so that's fresh in your memory. Because today for writing, you are going to do a piece of writing based on that book. I want you to pretend that you are an animal who survives or lives through a bushfire. Let's have a think. What kind of animal could you write from the perspective of? Well, you could be the horse. You could maybe be one of the yearlings, one of the young horses that Farvish was looking after. And you could write a story from that horse's perspective or about how that horse survived the bushfire. What other animals might you be? Maybe you write your story from the perspective of a koala who's up a tree and his home gets burnt down and he watches the fire surround him, but maybe he's up high enough that the fire doesn't quite reach him and he's safe and he lives to tell the tale. Maybe you're a platypus, swimming around in a billabong, enjoying the cool water when suddenly ash fills the sky, the clouds all turn grey, and you start to smell something odd. And a bushfire rages all around you, but you're safe in your billabong. Maybe the water starts to really warm and bubble and you're a little bit worried, but then the bushfire moves on through and you survive. Maybe you're a kangaroo that has to outrun the bushfire and you're running and you're with your kangaroo friends, or you're jumping, I should say, you're kangaroo hopping with your kangaroo friends and you're trying to run away from the bushfire. And maybe you reach some nice firefighters that welcome you into their fire truck and help you. So I want you to choose an animal, any animal, and write a story about how that animal survived the bushfire. You can write your story from two perspectives. You can either be the narrator, telling the story. So we call that third person writing, where it's like you're the narrator watching the events unfold and you're telling what happened to another person. So you say things like, the kangaroo was very scared, but as he ran away, he felt like maybe, just maybe, he would live to tell the tale. So you're like the narrator telling the story about the kangaroo escaping the fire. If you want a bit more of a challenge with your writing, Yuan, I'm going to challenge you to maybe write or consider writing in what we call first person. That's when you actually put yourself in the shoes of the animal, and almost a bit like a diary entry, a bit like Diary of a Spider, Diary of an Ant, how we did those pieces of writing last term. You're writing in first person language, so you're using words like me, my, I, and you're telling the story as if you are the animal and you are living through the experience. So that might sound a bit more like, I was up the tree when I started smelling smoke. I wondered what the smoke could be when then suddenly in the horizon I saw ash and grey clouds coming towards me. So you're writing as if you are the animal. So you can choose either of those options, either write in third person from the perspective of a narrator telling the story, or write in first person as if you are the animal in your story, using words like me, my, I was so scared. All right, that's your task for today. Have fun. When you're finished your writing piece, please take a photo and put it on Seesaw, as Mr. Jones and I would love to see your writing about a bushfire from the perspective of an animal.